Hey guys, good morning. Hope you're all doing well. So I just wanted to kind of vlog my day today. So I requested call, which I'm so thankful for. I was on call yesterday, but this is what I do. I still get up, I still get ready. I'm half dressed. So I have my I have Crocs just because it's comfortable and I don't want to be in my work shoes. I do wear my bottoms, and then I wear my undershirt, and then I have my scrub top and my jacket and my actual work shoes in the car. So I'm heading over to Starbucks to study. A new Starbucks just opened by me, and I literally have been in there every day since it opened, and I've already introduced myself. I'm like, this is my second home. And yeah, so I have my stuff here ready to kind of get in the car. My big bag with and I'll show you guys. It's like my desk. It elevates what I'm reading or typing on. My iPad, my laptop, some books. So I'll be heading over to Starbucks to study until I'm called in. So what, 2 minutes later and I'm here. So so I just put in my order. I'll get there, I'll set up, I'll kind of show you my setup. I think it's helped me just with my posture. I feel like I'm developing like a hunchback. So that's why I'm using that, I don't know, is it like a book elevator, book tray, stand, whatever you want to call it. My allergies are so bad. It does feel like you're like going home, driving home when at park. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna go grab my coffee, set myself up, show you my my setup, and then I'll kind of update you as to my strategy and the amount of content for the adult gerontology at Q-Care. One course, it's a lot, and I felt like if I was complaining before on the amount of content in all the previous classes, that has nothing on this class, and it's understandable considering it is our specialty track. But I don't know. No one has said anything positive about this first exam. Instructors, peers, people that have gone through this class, they don't even know how they got through this class. And I'm obviously asking for some tips. And I just keep getting like, they curved, and I really don't know how I passed. So I think I'm kind of probably feeling like my first semester in patho, where at this point, are you still trying to weed people out? I don't understand. And if the exams are having to be curved that much, I feel like there's something going on in the educational aspect. Actually, maybe if I can find a professor or a teacher that maybe understands any of that, I'm just trying to figure it out. Because we shouldn't be curving for the entire class so they can pass. Like, adjust your exams, maybe? I don't know. And then the students that have taken this class, they're like, I have no idea where they take their questions from. And I'm like, great. And you know, I learned from reading questions, rationale, understanding why they even put those options on there. What's the trick? What were my keywords? Like, it just helps me recall more information than not. So, these allergies suck. Anyways, all right, guys, so let's get in here. We're wasting time. It's already 6:44, and I'm late. So I'm normally here like by 6:05. So took some time today. I'm sorry, that was really annoying.
Alright guys, so this was an absolute fail. I was recording and listened back while I was editing the video, and the loudness of the music and the humming, the AC in Starbucks was a no-go. So I'm going to do a voiceover just kind of explaining my entire process. So this is my setup. This is how everything looks like. I have my iPad, my planner, my mouse, my laptop, coffee. So first off, I definitely plan what my goals are. I want to definitely have a plan, something I can check off and feel that I have been productive throughout the day. So that may be a topic in a certain module. And for this upcoming exam, it's 3 different sections: CV1, CV2, CV3. And I just kind of tackle it off like that, put it in my planner, and then we'll go from there. You guys know that I love master lists, so everything that's been assigned as a assigned reading, assigned lecture, I literally just put it all in this little packet, and I have everything that's covered on the first exam. At this time, because of the amount of information, I cannot do all of the resources, so I am prioritizing what they have identified as how should I say it? Assigned reading for sure. So I'm definitely going to tackle that first. I highlight it and check it off as I complete it. So once that's done, I go ahead and review my PowerPoint, and this is where I download the PDFs, or I should say I download the PowerPoint, and then I like to create a PDF with 2 slides per PowerPoint, or 2 slides per sheet, and this is what I import, and that's where I take my notes on GoodNotes on my iPad. So I'm just kind of scrolling through, showing you my notes, and I do rewrite certain topics, certain lines. It may be silly just because it's there, but still, it helps me with some retention. So I'm just explaining that I'm here. This is what I would normally do just to take advantage of a on-call day, that I'm productive, and I am pretty much half dressed and ready to go should they need me at work. Next up, I'm going to talk about what I like to do in terms of trying to create questions and recall. So my school uses, or I should say the students, we've decided to kind of stay in touch through this app called GroupMe. So we normally create a GroupMe chat where all the students that are enrolled during that semester can just, be a part of, and that's how we kind of stay on the same page. So I end up creating a whole different chat, and whoever wants to review questions, I'll add them to this chat. So what I like to do is create questions as I study, and then when I'm out and about and I don't have the time or the availability to pull out all my study resources, I'll just log on to the chat and just read all the questions that I've made. And this just really helps me kind of like when I read something, I'm like, okay, what's the big takeaway? What's the question I can create out of this? And what's something important that I want to make others aware of? So as I study, and then I kind of see that same topic or that same point again, I'm like, okay, I'll take a mental note. I'm like, okay, that was really important. I know I've asked this question before. And yeah, so that's how I help myself to kind of remember key topics and things. I do love, like I mentioned, to take this out when I'm like at the grocery store waiting in line, my husband's driving, or I'm at like the swimming lessons for my daughter. So yeah. So here I am talking about that I do the same thing, especially when I get closer to the exam. I normally create a blueprint and just kind of hit all the key points and recreate these questions and retype these questions. So again, it's reiterating just my process of learning and recalling information, because again, this is a lot of information. So I always ask students if they want to be a part of it, and most of them are, they enjoy the quizzing. So that's just been beneficial, and it also keeps me accountable and all of that. So whatever helps us. So I'm just talking about just anticipation of exam 1. And exam 1 for any course is really difficult. You're trying to find out how the teacher tests, where the questions coming from, what are they really trying to teach us to, the big key points. So I'm just anxious to find out what it's all about. I haven't heard anything good about patients, or I should say students that have taken this class before. Most of the time they say that everyone's failed, that they don't even recall how they even made it through. So I'm just kind of anxious overall, and I just want to do well because I know I've worked my butt off to get here, and I want to be successful. So I want to be encouraged, and I actually started to watch Nurse Liz. There's a couple videos so she's on here doing such a great job. She's an FNP, and she definitely motivated me to not be, I guess, fearful of what other people are saying, and then to really just zone into my process and to really focus on safety features, because that's a big takeaway of what they're trying to teach you as a nurse or a nurse practitioner. I want to show you just kind of like all the information that I'm being overwhelmed by. So this right here is just the notebook and good notes that I have, where all of the like assigned chapter readings from my textbook. That is, yeah, over 900 pages of assigned reading for just like this first exam. I know, it's a lot. And then I'm just talking about that I did the same in terms of downloading all of the PowerPoints, and I think it's over 1,200 pages of, 2 slides per page. So, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this inspires you. Shoot me any tips or anything like that that you have found to keep you motivated and hopeful that everything will go well. So, like always, if you have any questions, please connect. I am excited. I'm feeling so much better, and I want to get back into blogging and just getting back to this beautiful community. So I really do appreciate all of your support. If you have any questions, again, leave it in the comment section below. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and share the videos. Bye.